Good afternoon. It is a beautiful day here on this Monday afternoon at noon, and I get to enjoy a little time in the stillness with you all. So good to be here. Just want to make sure that I'm online properly, watching for some comments, so I know that I am connected. Oof. Let's see. Get my glasses cleaned off a little bit so I can see what I'm going to read. All right, let's see. I can't see yet. Hold on. So good to have whoever's jumping on with us. I'm out here taking some time in the stillness, taking a little break from work, which is just wonderful. So that's the nice. So, all right, it says there's 2 people here. That means I'm online, and it's working. I'm Kelwin Hagan, if you don't know who I am, and I'm here with the Agape Noon Meditation. During this meditation, I'm going to be reading from the book, This Thing Called Life, which is the book I'm really focusing on these days, as I'm going to be doing a class on it coming up on June 25th. Also, if you're here at Agape's Noon Meditation, you're familiar with Agape, tune in at agapelive.com. Check out what they got going on. You can go to my page and look at what I got going on with my book club and the class on This Thing Called Life coming up, as well as other things that I do. There's so much going on out here in the spiritual world, and I like to remind people I like the sound KISS. Keep it spiritually simple. The simple ideas of oneness just are so amazing. Hello, Dorothy, here from Michigan, and Sally from Michigan. Wow, the first 2 messages are both Michiganites or Michigonians. What is it? I don't know. I like Michiganites. Hi, Lee. Nice to see you. So, what I'm going to be reading is taken from the book, This Thing Called Life, Chapter 8, page 87. Has to do with the laws of universal principles and how to use them. That's what the whole book is about. The laws of universal principle and how to use them to heal your perception in your life. Thus, healing other people and healing the world. Hi, Keisha. Hi, Tahita. Tahita's tuning in from Florida. Keisha's Missouri, I believe it is, where you are right now. Nice. Well, okay, so I'm going to get into my reading, and I'm not going to read the whole thing that talks about this because it's just too much, but I'm going to start here with this part. It feels so good to be here right now. And before I start this reading, I'm just going to take a quick second and do that thing I like to do with 3 breaths. Okay, you all ready? Brings me right back to center. I love that so much. I'll probably do it again when it's time to start the meditation, but here for the read. Just as we are surrounded by electric energy, which we generate and use for definite purposes, so we are surrounded by a creative mind, which we also use for definite purpose. We all know that there are certain physical appliances which we use in generating electricity. We call them distributors, transformers, generators. We realize that these mechanical appliances must be used if we are to catch the power from the waterfall, the barrel of oil, or the bin of coal. There are also appliances we must use for catching the power of life. But the appliances we use in the science of mind are thoughts and ideas. These are the instruments we use. We have then mental generators, mental distributors, etc. Can't you see that this is really what is behind faith and prayer? Jesus very definitely taught that the world in which we live is a world of mind and manifestation. He told us that thoughts are things. Faith, belief, and conviction lay hold of an invisible power which we can use. Crying out to life, beseeching it to be good, has no effect whatever upon it. It is already good. Asking it to give you life produces no good results. It has already incarnated itself in you as you. But inward awareness unifies the intellect with life and binds the personal man back to universal presence. This is what is meant by spiritual understanding and realization. The gift of life is already made. Then our part must be to accept, receive, believe in, and use it. Life has endowed our thoughts with creativeness. Through ignorance, we have brought about the very disasters we seek emancipation from. Oh, wow. Through ignorance, we have brought about the very disasters we seek emancipation from. What then should we do? We should reverse the process. Just what does this actually mean? It means that we should carefully watch our thought world, straighten it out, correct it, re-educate it, until finally the subjective reactions of our thought, the automatic, mechanical, and habitual reactions of our thought, pass from a negative into an affirmative state. Pass from a negative to an affirmative state. The law of life operates upon the images of your thought. If your thought is restricted and unhappy, you will be causing it to create restricted and unhappy circumstances. Only a 2-inch stream of water can flow through a 2-inch pipe. A gallon measure will hold but 4 cups. This should be true even though you dip the measure into the ocean. You are not limiting the ocean nor causing it to be evil because you dip up 4 coats instead of a barrel. The ocean has no desire to limit you. In a personal sense, it can only give you what you take. For your taking is its givingness in the form of your taking. This is one of the greatest lessons of life. It is done unto you, unto me, as I believe, as you believe. I think I've read that a couple times lately in some meditations. That page just keeps coming back, and I can't say I'm sorry for that. That is so powerful. We are surrounded by electrical energy, but we need to use the tools we have. We are surrounded by creative energy, but we need to use the tools we have. Prayer, meditation, love, compassion. Okay, so let's meditate. As I finish up these 3 breaths and I go into just consciously being aware of my breathing in this moment right here, constantly being aware of, consistently being aware of my thoughts, and where my thoughts are, and focusing my thoughts on the positive aspects, the positunities that the world has. I look at the life and I sit here, my back slightly just erect but not stiff. My breath conscious but not controlled. Focusing on being here, present in this moment, right here, right now. In this moment, focusing my creative energies on the positive energies of this life. Knowing that where love is, there can be no fear. Where love is, there can be no hate. Where love is, there is only the divine purpose of God. I'm all right already. I'm all right already. I am all right already. And as my thoughts that pass through my head wander, I pull myself back to this moment right here, right now, with my consciousness on my breathing. I am. It feels good to be here right now. It feels good to be in this thing called life. Feels good to consciously pay attention to each breath I take. Life is because I am. Life is because we are. As I come out of this conscious time in the stillness, knowing that I can carry this stillness with me inside of me all day, every day. Know that at any time I can come back to this stillness. Just 3 simple breaths I can come back to right here, right now. Remembering that I don't need to hear a bell to hear a bell. For me in my life, a bell might be a frustrating moment, a trigger, that somebody triggers something in me. Or it might be a joyful moment and laughter, where I become conscious of my breath and my smile. So as we close out this meditative time, let's take 3 conscious breaths. I am so grateful for my breath, grateful for this moment, grateful for my life, grateful for all you people, grateful for Agape and the opportunity to share and spread the love and the vibrations in this world, to expand this world. I am grateful to be part of life-lifing right here, right now, knowing that life-lifing is the only thing taking place. It is what everything is. It is what the no thing is. Life-lifing. That's it. Ha-ha! God is life-lifing. I am life-lifing. You are life-lifing. We are life-lifing. This thing called life is all we are, all we ever will be. So as I move forward in this day, as we move forward in this day, consciously stopping to take 3 breaths anytime we feel we need to slide back into this now moment to be present. To be present in and as the conscious life of God. It's so wonderful to have these simple tools and to practice. I give thanks as we move forward with the rest of this day as a blessing. I am thankful for this time together. I am thankful for the time I've had this morning, and I am thankful for the time that I have the rest of this day to express myself as the me inside the one life of God. Knowing that we are all out here expressing who and whose we are, I give thanks and I let it go into the big love, and I say, and so it is. Amen. I feel so blessed right now, and I really, really needed this time in the stillness with y'all. A little bit of a break from my work. A little bit of time just to come out here and remind myself of who and whose I am. And so you all know, I love you. I thank God for you. And I will see you again soon. Again, I'm Kelwin Hagan. Come on over to my Facebook page if you want to. I got my phone number posted here. If anybody needs to reach a practitioner and talk to one, I'm available for phone calls through my phone or through Facebook calling. Also, I really strongly advise and encourage people to go to agapepractitioners.com and look at all the different practitioners. And if you don't have a practitioner you're working with, find the one that's right for you. It's like Reverend Michael says, the time is here where rather than people having a lawyer, they'll have a spiritual guide, a practitioner that they work with to help remind them of who's and who they are. It's what my practitioner does for me all the time. Reminds me of the things that for the moment I'd forgotten. All right, thank you everybody. Kathy, Ronald, Keisha, Jazz, nice to see you all. Olive, I love you all so much. And I look forward to the next time we have together in this conscious space. And again, I love you. I thank God for you. Peace.